Yeah, that's right. Bring your A-Game Radio, CIUT 89.5 FM. I go by the name of Dynamic, a.k.a. your favorite light skin. DJ Sam on the ones and twos. Nothing but the best in Canadian hip-hop. And my next guest, man, he's a very, very talented artist, in my opinion. His music is a perfect balance of what hip-hop is with a nice touch of what hip-hop was. You know what I mean? A little bit of the new, a little bit of the old. You got provoking yet witty verses along with a distinct voice and very intriguing wordplay, catchy verses, and timely deliveries. And it makes him one of, you know what I mean, Canada's top hip-hop artists, in my opinion. I know this man for a long time. He's been wrecking the game since I've been in the game too. You know what I mean? We've been holding it down in the same city, representing that same culture. You know what I mean? And I get to kick it with him. You know what I mean? Live on radio right now. This is dope. It's my homie. He goes by the name of Mista Mean. Mista Mean, how you doing, sir?
What's good? I'm here, man. T-Dot, what's up?
This is
Dynamic,
big. This is
man.
big, man.
Yeah,
we get to
man.
do this for the first time.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying, man. We've been rocking vibes for a long time. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. My favorite light skin, you are, for sure.
we seem to always be sort of like around the same group of people, you know what I mean, in the Ottawa scene.
That's true.
Where we come from.
The creative group.
The creative crew, you know what I mean, and like the people that are really doing it in the city. So salute to you for always holding it and still doing it, you know what I mean, because a lot of people give up, you know what I mean?
Respect.
I
almost did.
How long have you been doing this officially?
Well, you know me, man. I always drop verses here and there with my peoples, polish my skills. I love writing. I'm an artist. I love writing. I like poetry. I like things like that. I like reading. So therefore, it's just something I always did. But taking it seriously, I started doing that in 2010. You know, I mean, actually investing and stuff, and moving forward. But things are actually picking up now. So you just can't give up, I guess. You know, you never know what's going to pop out. You never know when you're going to polish your skills. And I think I found my own thing right now. I don't think there's anyone that's doing what I'm doing.
You got a whole different sound.
You know what I mean?
It definitely doesn't sound like anybody else, and that's what I like about your style.
Respect.
What was the first project you ever put out?
The first project I ever put out was a mixtape a long time ago, and it was called It's About Time, or no, Where You Been, Mista Mean. And that was dope. I think I did that in 2008, but it was just a mixtape, a couple beats that were taken from other stuff, you know, what we used to do. But the first official project I ever put out was called Mean's World in 2013.
Yes.
And that was dope. I did that with my boy Quest. I known Quest for a long time as well. He produced the whole thing.
Shout out to DFP.
For real, DFP. We've been doing this, and that's available on Spotify if you want to check it out as well. And it's dope, you know what I mean? And from there, I progressed. Like, you'll see, if you listen to that and you listen to me now, you'll see I found myself, you know what I mean? Sure. It's completely different.
You were rocking with DFP and mentioning DFP there. You recently released a visual with DFP.
Yeah.
I believe it's called DFP Styles, right?
Yeah.
Mention where people can find that video, you know what I mean? Let them know where they can find that video.
You can find that on YouTube. It was shot by my boy Almiros. He has his tag is called Favela Films. And it's actually a series of creative artists.
Yes.
And everyone's been doing it. And I think you did one as well.
Yeah,
so I'm sure people are familiar with you.
After we were like right around each other.
Yeah. Actually, you're the top view. You're the top view with the DFP style. So props to you, G. Props to you. But no, it was dope. It was definitely dope and creative. And it allows you to really express yourself the way you want to for a couple minutes. Yeah. And that was dope for sure. You could check that out on YouTube.
Yeah, and go do that, man. It's dope. You killed it, brother.
Yeah,
and you shouted me out in a sense. Like you kind of threw a little like dynamic wordplay in it. When I cut a record, I heard it. I was like, what?
Yo, you know what I mean? I know. I follow the hip hop scene thoroughly. I love independent music. So if you got independent music on Spotify, whatever, you hit me up on Facebook, whatever. I'm gonna check it out. I love artists. I love people that grind. I love people that are motivated. So big ups to anyone that is doing this, because everyone should know how tough it is. You know what I mean? We get a lot of hate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard, man. You get a lot of hate. You want to sell CDs, people don't want to listen. So props to anyone that's doing this grind right now, for real.
We're talking so much here. Let's let the people hear what we're talking about, and you know what I mean, give them a little taste of what Mista Mean is all about.
Yeah.
We're gonna play this joint. I believe it's called Lucci.
Lucci, baby. Lucci, produced by my boy Jay White. You can find that on the Summer Mean EP that's coming out in September at some point. Don't know the date yet.
Before we drop it, explain to the people what this Lucci was all about for you. Like, why'd you come up with this record?
Lucci. So Lucci is something I'm chasing. We're all chasing Lucci, but you want to work for it, you know what I mean? And Lucci is actually short for a song that I love by Camp Lo, Lucini. So, you know what I mean? I just switched that up and I just cut it short to Lucci. But it's a homage to a group that I really admired, Camp Lo. Y'all should check them out. If you're a new school artist, check out their Camp Lo.
Boom, let's do this, man. Bring your A-Game Radio, CIUT 89.5 FM. Mista Mean in the building with a joint called Lucci.
Yeah.
I need that money too, man. Bring it over here, man. Let's go. CIUT 89.5 FM, y'all. And that's how it goes down, man. Bring your A-Game Radio, CIUT 89.5 FM.
Yeah.
Mista Mean.
Yeah.
Need that Lucci.
Yeah. Yo, can I just say, you never realize how much of a potty mouth you have until you hear an edited version, huh?
But at least you cleaned it. You know, the last couple episodes that we've had, a lot of the artists that we've been playing have been telling us the records are clean. And sometimes off top, we don't get the opportunity to listen to the song before the show.
Where?
Just off merit. Like, oh, we know that artist we believe is good. And then we play and we're like, man, we should have listened to the record. Like, some of these artists don't really clean their records. So the fact that you cleaned out, even though the whole song was pretty much you edited, at least you cleaned it. You know?
It wasn't as bad as a Lil Wayne edit.
You know what I mean? You gotta do the clean stuff, man, for
real.
the radio play, you know. So big up for that. The EP, Summer of Mean EP, right?
Yeah.
It's dropping in September, I believe.
That's right.
I'm giving away all the info, but tell the people a little bit about this Summer of Mean EP.
So, it's funny because you touched up on it earlier. Like, a couple of years back, I think I had a conversation with you as well. Like, I was kind of slowing down with the music. I wasn't really trying to do anything. But for the past couple of years, I've been traveling. I've been seeing new faces, and it kind of refreshes everything. You know what I mean? So Summer of Mean, I knew this summer I was gonna be hot somehow. Like, just traveling. I'm here in T-Dot right now. I just knew I was gonna be hot, and I knew I was gonna be hungry.
Right.
And so enough, I just dropped 10 hot tracks, and I called it Summer of Mean because I knew it wasn't gonna sound like anybody else's stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what it is. That's really the inspiration behind it. And I'm grinding.
Who's producing the whole project?
This one was produced by Jay White.
So the whole project is Jay White.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just coincidence, I guess. I keep working with two producers, or I do full projects with producers, but it's just because, to me, visually, I could put the idea down with someone and create a storyline with one guy compared to beats from everywhere. Mm-hmm. So this one is all produced by Jay White, an up-and-coming producer in Ottawa, and y'all should check him out, man. He's out there banging beats, banging them.
What are your plans with the project? Is it going to be like online distribution? You're going to try to get it?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be online. So I got some USBs as well. I'm trying to promote my webpage, but I'm starting that. I have USBs I'm giving out to certain people so they could preview the Summer of Mean.
Got one right here in my hand.
Yeah, I gave you one right there. You know what I mean? So, but really, in reality, I'm going to really put them out on Spotify and iTunes. But I really aim for Spotify. I just want people to check it out. You know what I mean? So if you don't buy music, just check it out on Spotify. It's free. You know what I mean? Just roll it. It's not about the compensation. Take
the
a line from
USB
Belly.
game is smart though. This USB thing, man. What made you sort of think to go this route? Because a lot of people just do the CDs and that's it.
DY. I'm a creative guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I got connects. So I had a connect that could get these USBs to me. So I figured that I would try to do something different. And in the clubs when you go and you give CDs, people don't really want to hold them. Mm-hmm, but a USB key, you could put it on your key, could put it in your pocket. It's not visible. So and also you use it's an 8 gigabytes. So you have. The music doesn't take much room, so you have all the keys to do whatever you want.
You got your logo on this, so it's proper for the promo side of things. Yeah. And you got a golden keychain, like a little loop for
That's right.
So it's not like just the USB. You can actually put that, like you said, on the keychain.
Right.
Eh?
That's right, dog.
I like it, man.
Thinking ahead.
So you have a whole bunch of these done up, these USBs?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch. So I want to release it on Spotify first, and then I'm gonna start trying to release the USBs for people that can't get Spotify's and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I know people like physical stuff. I'm trying to stay away from the CDs, but if it's in demand, I guess I will get some done.
Yeah, you gotta have. I still drive around and pump the CDs.
I know you do.
You know, and you gotta keep it, but you gotta keep people up to date. So this is dope and switching up and not boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
to come with that new wave of stuff. So I wonder what's next. What's after the USB? What else are they gonna have after that? Well, in the future.
And that's the thing. But the dope thing about the USB is that not only did I give you Summer of Mean, I gave you a mixtape on there as well. So you have
crazy.
2 projects on it. You know what I mean? So you can enjoy the vibes. I did a Heat Wave mixtape 2 years ago, which was the same concept. It was just summer bangers, so therefore you'll have access to both.
That's proper. You got also a mixtape coming out.
Yeah.
Let's play some more music and then we'll come back and give some people some more info.
For sure.
What do we got on deck? Can we do the Make It Count? Let's do this, man. Make It Count.
Yeah.
Break this down for the people too. Let them know.
Make
what
It
this all
Count,
about.
man. This track right here is another track with my boy Frank Black, another up and coming artist in Ottawa, and he's dope. Yeah, you know about him. So you should check it out. Make It Count. different sounds.
That's how we're going to do it, man. Bring your A-Game Radio, CIUT 89.5 FM, Mista Mean, Frank Black, make it count. That's how it goes down, y'all. Canadian hip-hop in the building. Bring your A-Game Radio, CIUT 89.5 FM, Mista Mean in the building.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm a boss. Yo, that track is heavy, man. Make it count.
Respect.
Shout out to Frank
man.
Black. He killed it, too.
For sure.
So this mixtape is what's this mixtape all about? Last Night Volume 1.
So last night, I've been having crazy summer. I told you, man, I've been having crazy summer.
Working.
Some girls, crazy things are just happening right now. So you know what I mean? I had to put something that I couldn't really put on Summer Mean, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mixtapes, you could be a little more free with your lyrics and things that you want to say.
Right.
But it's still the same vibes though. It's bumping. It's mad bumping. I can't wait to put it out. I'm actually going to be releasing some snippets next week so I can start promoting it. But y'all should check that out as well cuz You
didn't title it just Last Night like NIGHT, like you titled the night KN, right?
That's right, man, because that's what I am. I'm a Dark Knight, baby. I'm the original Batman, dog.
The knight in armor, they say, right?
Yeah, he has armor that's black, dog. Look at my skin, man. Come on, man. Original dark skin.
Yes, sir. You performed at up here for Caribana weekend, like at with this Freddie Fame
I did.
Individual.
So much respect to Freddie Fame, man.
Yeah.
He got me on here, and he's actually been taking me out a couple times. I did a Coconut Festival with him as well, and I came down and rocked that show, and mad people in Toronto show me love. So Silver Dollar Room, thanks for having me, and yeah, that dude's bigging up Toronto, man.
How was the event? Was it a nice turnout?
Yeah, it was a nice turnout for real. You know what I mean? There was tons of MCs, a lot of networking, but I forget. There was one other artist, man, that I really wanted to work with. I can't remember his name right now, but you guys have some popping artists in Toronto.
Good
I gotta say,
opportunities. That's dope, man.
For real.
It's good that you're coming in and mingling in the scene out here, because a lot of Ottawa artists just, they sit inside their home in front of their computer and think they can get their stuff around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But you got to go out and mingle in the right scenes to get your stuff out there, too.
Yeah,
So.
man. Nah, man. I'm not in the cocoon, man. I'm not in the cocoon like these other guys. You got to get out there. You got to network.
And it's not cheap either, you know. I've been following your Facebook posts and your Snapchat things.
Yep.
And you were talking about how you went from $2,000 to like $20 or something like that this weekend.
Yeah.
So you must have been spending some money up in this place, man.
Yeah, man. The shopping is unreal here, man. Every mall I hit, I kept buying and buying and buying. Every club I kept going, I kept spending, drinking, and next thing you know, I'm actually in the negatives right now.
City of Toronto's loving you, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come back again anytime you will.
For real.
That's probably, brother. How does it feel? You're Haitian, right?
Yes, I am.
How does it feel to be a Haitian rapper? Because there's not there's a lot of Haitian rappers, but I think on the forefront, especially in Canada, there's not many Haitian rappers. We had another Haitian rapper here recently, Jay Creole.
All right, yeah. My boy Jay, yeah, man.
You know,
he's dope.
right?
He's
of course.
dope.
How does it feel to sort of represent that side of hip hop? You know what I mean? That's not really here in the Canadian scene.
It's dope, man. I try to integrate it a lot too. You know, I'm proud of being Haitian. Both my parents are Haitian, so there's no mix there. So you got. I find like, take a situation like Belly, you know what I mean? People move together, but Haitians, it seems like they're separated. Everyone wants to try to do their own thing, but I have to big them up. We got to be, like, united. And it's not just Haitians. Anything that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're Jamaican, you know what I mean? Like, you got to connect these things together. You can't do anything on your own anymore. But I think everyone's on that solo grind because of the social media and everything, and it's dispersed. So Haitians, they do their thing, but they don't want to connect with other Haitians.
But there's a big community for it, in a sense, right? Like, at least like the Montreal scene and stuff like that, right?
For sure. I just don't know why it's not popping. I don't know why it's not connecting. Like I said, it must be a disconnect. Everyone wants to be the number one Haitian, I guess. Right. That's what it is.
But it always takes two, like that one or two artists. You know what I mean? Like if you're representing the Chinese culture, like, Jin, for instance, you know what I'm saying? He came out and it's like, okay, now there's Chinese rappers, and,
that's right.
To have that kind of to representations. I think it takes one or two artists to kind of really blow big, and then people say, oh, there's a whole bunch of Haitian rappers we messing with now.
But it's funny though. Back in the days, people didn't want to say they were Haitian. Right. I don't know if you remember those days. People weren't admitting they were Haitian. Now, everyone is claiming they're Haitian, so I don't even know who's Haitian anymore. You know what I mean?
It's a cool thing to do.
Like, I saw Lil Wayne with a Haitian flag on his head the other day. He's not Haitian. I know this.
Chinese people rocking around like sac passe.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Sac passe. That boule, it's the cool thing to say. But but big up to my people, man. We got the best food, by the way.
It's probably Mista Mean, I want to thank you for coming through. This is dope, brother. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us.
Thank you, G. Thank
you.
And
don't go anywhere. We're gonna take a bunch of pictures and stuff, but we got like one more record to play here. I can't even pronounce it. Is it Ion Even or?
Ion Even.
I on even.
I on even. So it's funny. It's just I don't even whatever.
Okay.
But the way I say it, I guess I slur my words all the time. So we just called it I on even.
It's the Haitian in you.
Exactly. And actually, for that song we're about to play, there's a video out on YouTube on my channel, Mista Mean. And you'll see the video. We're just kicking it off, and I'm gonna try to have as many videos as possible for the Summer of Mean. So that was just the beginning, and we're gonna kick off some more. So I on even is the first single from the Summer of Mean EP.
Boom, and you better believe you check all those visuals out on bringingagame.com once they are ready to go for the people. Let's do this, man. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Yo, you are.
We got Mista Mean in the building. CIUT 89.5 FM. Bring Your A Game Radio. That's how it goes down, man. Bring Your A Game Radio. CIUT 89.5 FM. I go by the name of Dynamic, aka your favorite light skin, DJ Sam and the ones and twos. And Mista Mean still in the building. I was gonna let you go and then get into one more jump before we end the show, but I'm like, I think we mentioned it at one point during the interview, but give the people your social media where they can get in touch with you online.
Yeah. The thing I like the most is Snapchat, Instagram. You could catch me there at Means World, MEANZWORLD. Or if you do the Facebook thing, my Facebook is MW613. So you can follow me on those. YouTube is Mista Mean. And please subscribe, man. I got music for days, and I'm going to be putting them out for all my fans. So do your thing, man.
Just do it, man. Support that. Mista Mean, Bring Your A Game Radio. We are pretty much out, man. I hate when it gets to this time of the show, but we only got like a couple minutes more to go. And it's going to happen. It just happens, man. We'll be back again next Monday, though, playing nothing but the best in Canadian hip-hop, reggae, and R&B.